Welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. Well, the bodies are still down there, so I think we're going to get to loot them. This one here looks like it's already been looted. Look, the chest is open. Interesting. Let's have our team go down here. But first, there is a body here and a body here that we want to loot. So let's not forget to loot these guys. He's got some rogue's morsel. It's an alchemical ingredient. Combine 3 of these to grind them into salts. We could make a potion of healing. Frequently referenced in tales of roguish adventurers, or just roguish adventures, this mushroom can be quite the boon for those who know how to use it. And then also a goblin bow, which does 3 to 8 damage. Not quite as good as the 3 to 10 damage that our current bow uses. I'm going to switch to Lizelle.
Action, not reaction.
Again, to fill up somebody else's inventory instead of mine. Oh, we get a skull. How exciting. A goblin bow and some gold. And let's see here. Where is a body? Let's go over here to this goblin tracker. Look, he's already been looted, or maybe he's just empty. Although, if he was empty, it would say empty, but I guess not everybody... No? That's strange. Okay, he has stuff on him, so I don't know what's going on. Can't trust anything these days. Crimes. What? Certain actions are frowned upon by others. Get caught and you might find yourself in a prison cell? What's going on now? Look at her inventory. Well, I don't see anything that indicates a stolen item. I mean, I've been looting dead bodies this whole game, and it's never been a problem before. So, what the heck? Does my combat log say anything? It just says we picked up stuff. It doesn't say anything about anybody robbing anything. Can I get up here? Yes. Oh, there's a pot lid. A lid missing its pot. Okay. You know, honestly, I'm just going to take everything until I can't take anything anymore. I mean, really, this should be of no surprise to anyone who's watched me play a game before. This warg has nothing on it. Zakrug, their leader, he's got a skull. He's got these gloves of power. Absolute's Bane. On a melee hit, possibly inflict a 1d4 penalty to the target's attack rolls and saving throws. Sleight of hand +1. Blessed by Priestess... Oh gosh, Gut? These gauntlets provide additional aid to any who bear the Absolute's mark upon their flesh. We also get a spiked shield. That's kind of cool. Thick spikes jut from this repurposed wooden tabletop. We also get a goblin scimitar, which does 4 to 9 damage. A cruel and crude blade forged en masse by goblin hordes, and then some gold. Here is a booyog. A ritual staff. Streaks of tendon and sinew cling to the animal's skull lashed atop of this wooden staff. What does versatile mean? Versatile weapon can be used with one hand or both. Deals more damage when wielded with both hands. Neat. Sure, I'll take all of that. Unfortunately, Barth over here died. Now, here it is again. Now, it's got that red... I can't really zoom in at that... Huh? Somebody just said something. Are people watching us? I don't see any red marker here indicating people are watching us. We could search this bugbear. And get ourselves a bottle, a morning star. A tuft of hair is caked to the base of one this morning star's jagged spikes. That's what it says. I'm just reading what it says, folks. Okay, so Barth here again has this icon. I wonder if the tutorial says anything about looting. What do you think? Does it have anything about Looting? Let's see. Exploration. Crimes. Your actions most definitely have consequences. Taking items highlighted red will count as a crime. Does it... I'm not sure. I mean, sure, the icon is red, but none of the items are highlighted red. He's got a butter bun on him. Baked up a dozen at a time in warm ovens throughout the Heartlands. Here's a brass locket, slightly tarnished and opened with a mere flick of the thumb. Studded shield, leather armor, Cholton fire swell, short sword. So if I take all this stuff, it doesn't say anything about it being a crime. I missed this brawler over here. Oh, another red one. What? I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on. If I remember, I'll try to find out. One more body to loot, I believe. This guy's got a broken loot. Speaking of loot, the body of this loot is splintered and its strings snapped. It's worth some money. Might as well take it. Okay, well, there we go. We have looted this place. I think it's time for us to go back to camp. That's what I think. I think it's time that we go back and we do a long rest. We don't have any more short rests. Our team is in good shape, but it's probably a good idea to go back and kind of rest and recuperate anyway. Interestingly enough, it doesn't look like I can interact with this door at all. Oh. Except that we can. Okay. Huh, okay, so they will let us in. Alright, well, like I said, I want to go back to camp. I haven't done a long rest yet. Let's just go do that. Do you want to end the day? You have enough camp supplies to restore all hit points and spell slots if you long rest. I said... Well...
What's next?
I mean, none of us need any of this, and we still have our long strider and our astral knowledge and our mage armor. But see, we must take a short rest, though, before we could do this action surge again. We don't have any more short rests, so I'd really like to make this available again. Same thing with this. We must take a short rest before we could use hamstring shot again. I think this... Oops. I think the smart thing to do is to press the right button and take a long rest. Let's go. Let's go to camp. Okay, here we are at camp. And there's a map here. Oh, Withers is here. Huh. Withers is at our camp? This old undead dude that we met in the dank crypt is here. Well, by all means, let's go talk to him. Will my whole team walk over here or just me? Just me. I'm just controlling myself, my own character now. Yeah, let's talk to Withers. What's up?
We meet again, as predicted. I shall be here in thy camp for whenever thou hast need of my services.
Cool. Not to be rude, but what are you? What kind of services can a skeleton offer? Care to explain why you're helping me? I'd prefer if you leave, attack, or leave. Yeah, dude, I don't mean to be rude, but tell me a little bit about yourself.
There are many answers to that question. None are important.
Okay. If you won't answer, then get out of my camp. No, man, skeletons aren't supposed to be able to talk. I don't think he's quite a skeleton, but it's my only option here other than leaving. Let's say this.
Correct.
Are you going to explain further?
No.
What kind of services can a skeleton offer?
A mending of the threads between life and death. Should thou or any of thy compatriots perish, I will cleave soul to body once more.
Really? Whoa. Let's see. That's incredibly powerful magic. Why is it so easy for you? You mentioned a cost. What is it? And look very ugly doing it. Or helpful. No one's dead on my side at the moment, though. That's incredibly powerful magic. Why is it so easy for you?
Because it is my calling. There is little else to explain.
Okay. Sorry to bother you. Hey, you mentioned a cost, though. What is the cost?
A matter of coin.
Huh. Why do you want coin? But I can't ask him that. That's outrageous. What if I don't have that kind of gold right now? Or can you help me change my class? Well, what if I don't have that kind of gold?
Then I shall wait here patiently until it is acquired.
Well, alrighty then. I guess we'll just leave then. Withers. This strange wraith commands many powers. He allows you to resurrect allies, hire help, and change your class. For a price, of course. Huh. Well, I never would have guessed he would be here. Let's talk to him some more.
Fate spins along as it should. Although thou dost not seem to be in need of my services.
No, I'm not. Oh, okay, bye. Alright, that's all we could say to him. Good old Withers. Well, I'm glad we ran into him, I must say. Take a look around. Nice little creek here. Very peaceful place to camp. What do you say we go talk to good old Gale?
Go to hell.
Go to hell? And good evening to you too, or was there anything in particular I did to deserve such a greeting? Or watch your damn mouth. What? I don't think he's talking to us, but was there anything in particular I did to deserve such a greeting?
Oh, nothing. Nothing. I'm just poorly making a point. Go to hell. An everyday expression. So trivial it's almost meaningless. But we've seen hell. It's real. And it isn't trivial.
What's on your mind, Gale? Watch the flames in silence, or you sound a tad more dejected than when we first met. Let's just watch the flames in silence and see if he says anything else.
Devils, dragons, mind flayers. They used to be abstracts. Pictures on a piece of paper. What a difference a day makes. Now we have tadpoles slithering through our heads like carnivorous feti. That's not abstract.
Well, we could say, I'm not too worried. We'll find someone who can help us. We could say, perhaps you should get some rest. We could say, brooding will get us nowhere. Action will. Or we could say, what can I say but that you're right. We're in deep you-know-what. Well, I mean, I'm trying to lead this party here. Is it really my job to keep everybody's spirits up? I don't know if it is or not. I mean, it's just as advantageous for them to be with me as it is for me to be with them, I feel like. But I still think that we'll find somebody who can help us.
That's the spirit. Let's be up with the lark. Find a healer before the wee one gets hungry.
Okay. Find a healer before the wee one gets hungry. The wee one, I imagine, being the little worm in his head. In all of our heads. Let's go talk to Astarion.
Your magician seems dour tonight. Must not relish the idea of sprouting tentacles. Understandable. Can't say I'm a fan either. It's just hard to join in when all of this feels so new. The night normally means bustling streets, bursting taverns. Curling up in the dirt and resting is, a little novel.
Well, This is all we could say to him? Give it a try. We'll need to be fresh tomorrow, or rest or don't. It's up to you. Well, that seems kind of rude. Give it a try, dude.
I'm in no place to rest yet. Today has been a lot. I need some time to think things through. To process this. You sleep. I'll keep watch.
Thank you. I'll sleep better for that. Or I'm not tired yet. I'll sleep later. Or we'll both stay up. I'm not ready to turn my back on a stranger. Nah, man. Thanks. I'll sleep better.
The pleasure is all mine. Sweet dreams.
Okay. I mean, honestly don't know whether we could trust these people or not. I mean, seriously. But thus far, they've been very supportive in battle. And haven't really given me any reason not to trust them. So, we'll go with trusting them for the time being. We got Lizelle over here. She's still got Astral Knowledge, Strength, and Longstrider on her. It's because we haven't rested yet. Hey, Lizelle.
A monster forms inside us, yet you waste time with idle chatter.
Oh, okay. Well, all right. I mean, should we just leave now? Is that what you're telling me? And that's our whole team, isn't it? Here we have a table and some stuff. Here is a stone bed. Which camp is ours? Here's where we stand. Here's Gale, Starion, Lizelle. There's this thing across the way here. Withers. Does he not show up on the map? I guess he doesn't. So, oh, there's a little tent over here. Maybe this is our bedroll here. Or do we just pick one? So, do we automatically just use camp supplies? I don't know. There's a storage box. Has some Harlequin black and white dye and some gold in it. What I'd like to know is, whose place is this? Kind of a cool place. A telescope. Can I look through it?
I spy with my little eye. Nothing of note, really.
Oh, that's too bad. We sent stuff back to camp. And when it gets sent back to camp, where does it go exactly? What was something? Something had a weird icon here. Where'd it go? Did you see that? I don't know. Yeah, so we sent some stuff back to camp. Remember we went to our inventory and you could click on something and say, send to camp. Well, when it gets sent to camp, where exactly does it go? That's what I'd like to know. Whoops. I mean, we got a bunch of books over here. We've already looked through. We've got a wooden trunk. Wooden crate. Nothing in it. Nothing in there. So, where are our camp supplies? Maybe in this trunk? Traveler's chest. Let's see. There we go. So this is where we send stuff, all right. Okay. So, Mask of the Shapeshifter. Level 1 illusion spell. It's legendary. The magic of this mask comes from its gory provenance. It makes it perfect for the discerning actor, sleuth, or person with a mirror and time to kill. Does it really give us access to a spell? So I just took that. Thing is, though, is that I'm not I have this hat, but they're not. It's not showing it. So now I have the mask instead of the hat. I don't know. So, I have a ton of stuff that I'm not interested in, right? A lot of stuff I just like to dump off in camp, so I could sort by type, maybe? And yeah, I'm not trying to think of an easy way I could just pick a bunch of stuff and just send it to camp so that I don't have to carry it around. Like, I don't need 6 daggers. I mean, all of these weapons that I'm carrying, do I really need them? Do they really need better than what my team is currently using? I don't think so. Except for maybe the Watcher's Guide. This is a kind of, it's a spear. I don't think anybody on my team uses a spear. It does 0 to 7 damage. So if I do this, click that guy, and then click this, and then do this, and do send to camp, all of that crap should now be in this box. And indeed it is, but this is going to be a mess here real soon. And I've got it sorted by type. But why are these... I guess an Eldritch Tablet is different than an Illithid Record is different than Rune Slates, you know? I mean, what a pain in the butt. All of this stuff. So I'm just going to send a lot of this stuff over here to camp for now. And then maybe when we meet a vendor, we could sell some of this stuff off. Water, void bulb, supply pack. Okay, so this we definitely don't need to be carrying around with us, so we'll send it to camp. That could be useful. I mean, could rope be useful? Rags, probably not. More rags, this quill, a portrait, plate. I mean, this is just a bunch of crap that we really don't need to be carrying around with us. A candle might be useful. Caustic bulb might be useful. We already used the gold key. All these books. Don't need to carry those around. Don't need these bones. I do hate the idea of sending this to camp and just messing that up. You know? Alchemist's Fire could be useful. Skulls we don't need. And then this stuff here, scroll, and then these rings. Nobody's using, on my team is using shields. Here's the helmet we were wearing. I'll keep it just in case this other thing doesn't work. Okay. Alright, we'll hang on to this other stuff. Inventory control. Isn't it the best? Well, I thought that we'd have more of an opportunity to talk with our team, but apparently not. So instead, we will go ahead and go to our bedroll here. Will this put us to sleep? I don't know. But our little dude should be running over there. There he goes. Look at this. He's got like 4. Oh, these also. Oh, this is where we go to bed. This is just a bedroll. Okay, so I guess for whatever reason, Gale is hanging out over here by where we all go to bed. So if I'm ready to end my day, I will go to bed.
Better not be cursed.
The bed? I hope not. Fully resting. Use the required amount of camp supplies to fully rest, recovering all your hit points, spell slots, and short rests. Not using enough camp supplies to rest will only partially recover your resources. Okay. So I need 40 supplies. There's 40 of them right here in this convenient bag. Or I could be like, here's 15 supplies, and here's 3, and here's 7 more, and here's 20. That's too many. So let's get rid of the 7. But now I need to add 2. But split item. Confirm. 40 items. There we go. Oh, we could have done auto select. Just do a full rest. I like how we all slept around the same fire. Because we're a team. Teamwork. Well, I gotta say, I kind of liked the night better than the bright, garish day. We've got this goofy helmet on, man. Look at this thing. I mean, is this going to have some kind of effect? Is this going to, like, make other people react to us differently? Does this give us something we didn't have before? I mean, if we look at the description of it, it says, Shapeshift level 1 illusion spell. I mean, does that mean it gives me this spell? Magically change all aspects of your appearance. Well, there it is. Right there. We have this. So I assume that if we take this off, it's off now. I close this. The spell goes away. So we're gaining a spell by wearing this goofy hat. That could come in handy. Sure, why not? Why not? I'm going to use a free spell, sure. Okay, now if I talk to people, do different things happen in the morning? Let's see.
What's on your mind?
Well, nope. So nothing new. I don't know if I'm going to like wearing this hat or not, but I'm going to do it for the free spell. Okay, I think we're ready to get moving. Will Lizelle be happy now?
Speak.
Okay, nothing here. Get a good look at that hat. Not going to be able to use my character in thumbnails anymore because he looks ridiculous. Okay, so now we're done with this. And leave camp. Okay, we're leaving camp. Let's see if it takes us right back to where we were. And it does, how convenient. And the door opens up. So, did the game save? I don't know, I didn't notice. I'm going to go ahead and do a save here. Okay, we already looted all these people. And I don't immediately see any things to loot. Oh, wow, we could look up here. Here's Kaldani. Oh, no, Cannon's just laying there dead. Probably don't want to loot Cannon in front of everybody. Just a thought. Okay, team, let's venture forth. Emerald Grove. Man, I tell you what. This game...
More goblins.
It feels like... More goblins. It feels kind of like coming home in a way. Because I used to play games like this. It's been a long time since I played a good one like this. And I gotta say, I'm kind of digging it. So we're coming through here. Again... Oh, here's somebody named... Wait a minute. Oh, maybe there's somebody named Ramira? Okay, I don't know why that's... Oh, this is a person standing here, I guess. And further on is the Zoro person that we're looking for. Oh, look, here come people walking around. Here's Rika. Here's Kaldani. So I don't know what the little icon next to him means. Little... Doesn't tell me over here. And they're neutral. They're not allies. They're neutral. But I wish I knew what that little carrot next to him meant.
We should have time for that.
Yeah. Yeah.
There are children here, you fool! We was running for our lives. You led them straight to us, and you let them take the druid too? Unbelievable!
I can't wear this hat. I gotta take this hat off. Maybe I'll give it to one of my other characters. So that we at least have access to the spell. I can't be walking around with this stupid hat on. Okay, so we're just going to walk up and we're going to join this conversation that we have no business joining. We could say, where there's one goblin, there's 10. I'm leaving before the horde shows up. They'd probably be like, okay, bye. Let's see. We could say, one fight just ended and now you're picking another. Relax. We could say, druid. Those goblins didn't take any prisoners. We could say you could cough up my payment anytime now, or we could use the bard and the persuasive choice saying, what's unbelievable is how we beat the goblins. You're both heroes. Well, let's see how this goes. Oh. Yikes. Ugh. I could add a bonus. I could add a bonus and put Charm Person on them. I don't think I want to even risk getting on their bad side. So we won't add this bonus. Let's just see what happens here. Oh, that's not enough. Oh well, we couldn't persuade them to believe that they're heroes. Oh well. Failure. Oh, I could use inspiration to roll again. How important is it? I don't think this is very important.
Tell that to the dead at the gate.
Shut it, Horns! I'd be lying dead next to the goblins if you'd stalled any longer.
My duty is to this camp.
Oh, God forbid you risk your precious tail. But I shouldn't be surprised. Foulbloods ain't known for courage.
You see the Tiefling's jaw clench. He's about to erupt.
I used my insight for that. We could stand back and watch. We could do a melee attack, take a swing at the Tiefling. And she pronounced a Tiefling, so apparently I'm pronouncing it correctly. We could use our strength, our formidable strength, to aim a blow at the human, trying to knock him flat on his back. Or we could use persuasion. More violence won't bring back those you lost. Stop and think. Come on, let's try to persuade him. Gosh, 15. Man, this is hard. Let's try this, man. Yes. Nice. Happiness.
You're right. There's too much at stake.
Worried about your precious hides, the both of you.
Enough! Squabbling is pointless. The goblins have found us.
At least we agree on that.
Oh, okay.
More goblins could arrive at any moment.
Lovely. I'm more worried about this parasite than a few goblins. We need a healer.
So yeah, somebody's like, man, we need a healer here. All right, I'm going to go into my inventory, and I'm going to take this off, and I'm going to put this goofy hat back on, because at least it offers +1 in dexterity saving throws. This thing here, we could send it to Gale, and then we could have Gale wear it.
Had my attention.
Gale. Well, actually, no. I think it's more of an Astarian thing, don't you think? He's so pretty, though. I'll give it to Astarian. I could see him wearing it. There.
We dig a hole and be done with him?
We
Shouldn't have wished to live
We
in
could
more
say a
interesting
prayer.
times.
We should have time for that.
So he's talking about burying somebody.
That would be good.
Is it people up on top of this? Can't get on top. Where we saw that dead body? Or are they outside burying? No, they're not burying Barth. Poor Barth. Well, what's going on in this camp anyway? We got a tiefling and a human, it looked like, working together? Let's go talk to Zevlor and see if we can figure out what's up. I'd like to know what's going on here in the Emerald Grove.
Forgive that display. Aradin's a blowhard, but that's no cause for me to join him. Thank you for your help out there. I'm Zevlor.
I'm Fox. I think it's polite to introduce ourselves.
Well met. I should warn you, visitors are no longer welcome in this grove. Whatever your business, I'd see to it quickly. The druids are forcing everyone out. This attack will only strengthen their resolve.
Okay. I have no quarrel with druids. Why are they forcing you out? Those goblins, have there been many attacks like that, or I won't be staying long, I just need to find a healer. I'd like to ask all these things, but one thing I've been told over and over about this game is that it's not like most games where you get to ask every single thing you want to ask. Pick what's important, and if you get to ask other stuff, that's a bonus. We really are here just to find a healer, so let us ask him if he knows where a healer is.
Goblin got you. The druid Halsin's a renowned healer, but he didn't make it back from Aradin's expedition. If it's not too serious, you could try his apprentice Nettie. She's with the other druids in the inner grove. They've started a ritual to cut the grove off from the world outside. We can't stay, but we'll be slaughtered if we leave. We're no fighters.
Okay. What brought you here anyway?
We're refugees from Elturel. We took shelter here after gnolls attacked us on the road. We were bound for Baldur's Gate, and it was too late to turn back. Elturel had no place for Tieflings after the Descent.
The Descent, an infernal conspiracy that had seen the entire city of Elturel briefly dragged to the hells.
Yikes. Let's see. If your people survive that, so they'll survive anything. Or is there a place for tieflings anywhere? Or... Jeez. Maybe your people should have stayed in hell. I mean, this is supposed to be a compliment. If your people survive that, they'll survive anything.
So I hoped. But we've lost so many already. And more will die if we're forced out again.
Okay. So anyway, back to this ritual. Is there any way to convince the druids to stop it?
I've tried. Korga, their new first druid, won't even see me. You, though? I know it's not your business, but she owes you for saving this place. Perhaps you could persuade her. For more time to prepare, if nothing else.
Well, now we've found ourselves in the middle of something. That's the problem with adventuring. You know, you try to make a beeline to your destination. Stuff like this gets in the way. We could say, I'll see what I could do, or I'm sorry, I've got my own problems, or what are you offering for my aid? Well, I mean, we could say, I'm sorry, I've got my own problems, and we could move on. We could move on. We could. I mean, we could move on. But we're in a strange place. We don't know where we are. We need all the help we could get, and maybe these people could help us if we help them, even though we already did. So, let's see what we can do.
Really? We're messengers now.
We'd owe you a great debt. If we're forced to leave now, we won't make it to the city. You'll find the druids at the heart of the grove. Please, make them see sense before more lives are lost.
So Astarion did not like that, but Gale did. And, so I wish there was a number related to this because they all look pretty... Let's see. Gale probably approves of us the most. To me, it looks like there's a little bit more yellow over here. Gale and Astarion. I'd say Astarion approves a little bit more than Gale, but with or a little bit more than Astarion. With Gale, we're making a little bit of progress towards approval. And Astarion liked most of the things we've done so far, but he did not like that. He does not like the idea of being a messenger, apparently. So he's not pleased. So we got some new stuff on our journal. We've got one in the Druid's Grove called Save the Refugees. Speak with Kaga. Kaga, leader of the Druids, ordered the Tieflings to leave the Grove. Zevlor fears they won't survive the road and asked us to intervene. And then another part of our main quest is to get help from healer Nettie. Find the healer Nettie. When we asked about healing, we were told to look for Nettie in the Inner Sanctum. And I mean, yeah, even though Lizelle told us that if we go to a crash, they'd be able to heal us, well, maybe we just try to find another healer instead. So if I do look at the map, we'll see here is Emerald Grove. Here is Nettie. So if we keep going forward, we'll run into Nettie up here.
Need to find a way forward.
Now, there's crates here, and it doesn't show that they'd be stealing, but I don't think that we should be taking stuff just from random crates. This isn't our stuff. So I'm not going to take it, believe it or not. The Hollow. Uh-oh.
This is about your precious Baldur's Gate.
This is about your precious Baldur's Gate.
You just care about your stupid apprenticeship.
Take that back. Right now.
Well, we're going to go over here to this. We've got Cal, Leah, and Roland. They're all tieflings. And maybe we'll talk to him first. Maybe he'll know what's up. I bet he's a vendor.
Refugees, adventurers, no one in years, and suddenly we're overwhelmed. Well met. And thank you for beating back those goblins. Most brave of you. Is there anything you need? Act fast if you do. The ritual will be complete before too long.
Let's see. Are you really locking down the grove? Or what are you selling? Hey, are you really locking down the grove?
I know it's drastic, but more monsters seem to terrorize this region every day.
What about the people here?
We druids will be safe. As for those that took refuge here, well, may Sylvanas guard them as they continue their travels.
You just said the region's overrun by monsters. They won't survive by themselves. Or dire times, high stakes, I understand. Or it seems like most are tieflings. They'll be fine. They have devilish powers. I don't know, man. You just said the region's overrun by monsters. They won't survive by themselves. What are you doing?
As I said, it's a drastic measure. But the survival of the grove is paramount. There just aren't enough supplies to support everyone.
All right. What are you selling?
Just some bits and bobs I no longer need.
Trading and bartering. There are two ways to buy and sell items. Trading is quick and easy, but bartering will let you haggle for the best value. Okay, so this is the stuff we have. This is the stuff he has. Let's see here. So it doesn't look like I have access to my stuff back at camp. So all that crap that I have back at camp, if I wanted to sell it to him, I need to go back to camp. I need to fill up. And I need to come see him. So hopefully there is a
Sylvanas, guide your path.
Fast travel path or whatever here. Trader attitude. Be careful near a trader's watchful eyes. Their attitude towards you affects the price of their stock. So if we look at a map. Okay. Here we go. So we could fast travel back here. So maybe, if I remember it, after every long rest, in the morning, we'll stock up with a bunch of stuff we want to sell, and then we'll fast travel here and sell it to this guy.
No, you just care about your stupid apprenticeship.
Okay, we need to go find out what's going on over here. Not that it's any of our business. Hey, what's going on, guys?
Hells, we can't just leave. They're kin.
I'll not gamble our lives, our futures, on people who are as good as dead. We must leave for Baldur's Gate at once.
Can we all just take a moment, please?
What's the point in blades and spells if we don't bloody use them? We should stay. These people aren't fighters. We can help.
Or yell louder. That's fine too.
Okay, say nothing. We could say, get out while you can. The goblins will be back. We could try to use our persuasion to say, you should all stay. A single blade could make a difference. Man, I mean, this is really none of our business in a way. But maybe if we could start convincing people to stay, we'll also be able to convince the druids not to lock down the grove. I mean, we don't want them to lock down the grove either. Then we won't have access to the dealer anymore, the trader. You should stay. Besides, I just like rolling the dice. It's fun. Let's roll the dice. Whew. All right. We just made it.
Thank you. It's the right thing to do, and you know it.
She's right, Roland. We're better than this.
Zerg. Fine, I'll stay too. Lest you both end up with your throats slit by Goblin Blade.
Thank you, Roland.
Yeah, thanks, Roland. Roland probably doesn't like us very much right now.
How long until Roland shows off his thunder wave?
Depends. How many people are dumb enough to ask?
Okay. Who's this guy? Torin.
This place is a bloody death trap, not a sanctuary. You should clear off while you can.
Oh, okay. Whoa, look at this. We've got some hungry oxes here. Oh, nice talking to you.
The damn thing's safe.
Hey, it's Shadowheart. So she ended up here. This is so cool. It's Shadowheart. Will she join us?
That cow
Oh.
give me the sign.
You're alive. I woke up by the wreckage, surrounded by corpses. I was starting to think I was the only survivor.
Something's going on in the background over there. I don't know if you noticed, but we failed some kind of check right when we walked by those ox. And I think I hear the sounds of swords being drawn and then sheathed over and over again. So Shadowheart says, you're alive. I woke up by the wreckage surrounded by corpses. I was starting to think I was the only survivor. Let's see. Happy to see me? Or I'm surprised you made it this far by yourself? Or seems you've got a head start on me. What are you doing here? Well, I mean, we hardly know her. So why would she be happy to see us? I'm certainly not surprised she made it this far by herself. So I guess we're going to say, seems you've got a head start on me. What are you doing here?
This was the first sign of friendly life I came across. I hoped I might find supplies, shelter, and a healer, of course. We might be clear of those monsters' ship, but we still have their spawn inside our heads. We need to get rid of them while we still can.
What's the... You see that Zero show up there? Like, oh, something's going on, man. We should join forces. Better odds of survival. We could say, if we survived the crash, there might be others. Found any? There has to be someone around this place who could help us. What was that artifact you were playing with before I leave? Are there any others around?
No, but I haven't looked either. Staying alive kept me busy.
Fair enough. Well, I think we should join forces. Better odds of survival that way.
I might have considered it.
Oh.
But your choice of company so far leaves a great deal to be desired. Get rid of the Gith, then we can talk about helping each other.
I offer you cleansing. You'd cast it aside for this Shkaketh.
Okay. Why the hell should I get rid of Lizelle just to satisfy you? Or there must be a way for us all to work together. Or I'm not going to just abandon my companion on a whim. Or this is ridiculous right here. Come on, there must be a way for us all to all work together.
Must there? You wouldn't expect a wolf and a deer to find a way to work together. For your sake, you ought to nip this in the bud before she turns on you.
I saved you before, remember? The least you could do is trust my judgment. We could use persuasion and say we need each other. Besides, do you have any other better prospects? We could try to deceive her and say if you play along for now, we can deal with the Gith later. Or this is ridiculous. We're going to try to persuade her. We need each other. Besides, do you have any other prospects? We only need a 10. Okay. Cool.
This is a terrible idea. You know that, yes? But I suppose you may have your
Lizelle
uses.
disapproves.
I can keep an eye on the Gith.
Time we got moving? Or so what were you doing before you got caught up in this mess? Or what do you know about these parasites we've been saddled with? Or I've changed my mind, I'll take my chances without you. Well, I really want to know what she was doing. What were you doing before you got caught up in this?
That is none of your business. Let's just concentrate on survival, yes?
Okay, you don't have to be rude. Fine, have it your way, jeez.
You seem overburdened with hands-on already.
What?
You'll just slow me down.
Huh? Oh, we can only go with 3 companions? Oh, I didn't know that. Oh man, I wanted a whole big party of people with me. Oh. Okay, we'll go to camp. I'll see you there.
Fine, but don't delay.
Okay, something weird was going on over here. Whoa, what is going on? Oh, okay, it's just these guys. They're like practicing and such. Okay, that's what's going on. Okay.
Again, take your time.
A lot of stuff going on over there. Okay, so our journal was just updated. Daughter of Darkness. Continue traveling with Shadowheart. A half-elf named Shadowheart has joined the party. She was also infected aboard the Nautiloid, and was playing with a strange object when we met her. Well, we'll travel with her at some point, absolutely. We'll swap out our companions as we travel, but apparently I can only have 3 of them with me at a time. That's, not unexpected. Well, I think this is a pretty good place for my team to relax and hang out, right next to this strange ox.
Look, don't take your eyes off my hands.
Let's move away from the oxes a little bit. There. Going to end this episode here. Well, when we come back next time, let's keep exploring the grove and eventually make our way over to Nettie and talk to her about healing, and also see if we could stop them from shutting down or sealing off the grove, because I think this is going to be a place that'll be beneficial for us as well. All of that and more to come in future episodes. Thank you for joining me in this episode. I hope you had a good time. If you did, you know the deal. Let me know. Leave me a like or a comment. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.